Breaking news, a statement from the co-founder of Ethereum, Joseph Lubin, stating that logic will win in all cases in regards to the SEC. What does he mean by that? Does he mean that the SEC is bound to reap the rewards of what they're doing or to suffer the consequences of being too aggressive through regulation by enforcement? We're going to talk about that today. Welcome back to the Blockhash Podcast channel. Make sure to check out our sponsor, NITROBETTING. They're the best Bitcoin betting site online for everything you want to wage in, whether it's traditional casino games, whether it's sports books, race books, gaming, you name it. They have it all. Go check it out, nitrobetting.eu. All links are also in the description below for this episode. Also, check out our Patreon. For 2 cups of coffee a month, you can get access to my chart analysis before it comes out on YouTube. It's fantastic stuff, a lot of value there, so make sure to check that out as well. All right. Ethereum's co-founder says logic will win in SEC's legal battles with crypto firms. The US SEC is in a legal battle with many crypto firms, claiming that most crypto tokens are securities and crypto firms must register them with the regulator before selling them. In SEC cases, Lubin said that he predicts that, as with previous technologies like the internet, the web, and cryptography, logic will prevail. America will see that decentralized protocols, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies are aligned with the U.S. philosophy, and I think most of the rest of the world will follow. Lubin, who is also CEO of blockchain technology company Consensus, made this statement recently. In 2020, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple and its co-founders for violating securities laws by selling the local cryptocurrency XRP without registering it with the SEC. And meanwhile, the SEC accused Coinbase of operating an unregistered exchange and broker in June. That same month, Binance was charged with various securities law violations on top of everything. According to Gary Gensler, SEC chairman, the vast majority of crypto tokens are securities. Making that statement, I believe, back in April when he testified to the House Financial Services Committee. In March, Lubin said in an interview that Ethereum should be viewed as a commodity like oil rather than a security. I do remember that. People buy barrels of oil with the expectation of profit. So it's a matter of how you look at things, all right? SEC claims that most cryptos are securities. I think, basic logic would say that that's not entirely true. There are cryptocurrencies out there that do fit that metric, I think, very soundly. But to say most cryptos do, I don't think is very accurate. I think most cryptocurrencies, if not all of them, are hybrid assets. It's the first time we have an asset that can perform many different roles that can be both money, property, and in some instances, maybe a security. But is Bitcoin a security? No. Bitcoin is an asset or it's money, like asset like property. It's either property or it's money, period. If you look at Ethereum, it gets a little bit more interesting because of the utility where you can build on that network, all the applications, everything from DeFi to NFTs to stablecoins to other tokens, you name it, tokenization. It's endless, boundless, DAOs, DAGs. Is Ethereum like oil? You have the gas fees that need to be paid on the network. You have ETH being spent. You have ETH being staked. You have ETH being used in various different ways. Is it more attuned to be classified as property? Or is it a security in some kind of manner? I don't think Ethereum fits the security classification either. And at the SEC, in the Hinman documents, we saw that very clearly that Bill Hinman didn't think that it fit that narrative either. Look at other cryptocurrencies. Is Dogecoin a security? No, it doesn't really fit that aspect. Is XRP a security? According to the court, it's not. Depends on who you're selling it to. If it's being sold to retail, it doesn't fit the classification. If it's being sold to institutional investors, it does. So again, these cryptocurrencies, it's not one size fits all. We have a market, a beautiful, brand new, thriving ecosystem of digital assets out there in the world. And we don't have a way to divide them up into proper categories where Bitcoin should be in one category, Ethereum and platform-based tokens like Cardano and Polkadot and Tezos, you name it, should be in one category. Then you have things like Filecoin. You have things like XRP in stellar lumens. Things that fit remittance, things that fit use cases, that don't necessarily represent a company or a corporate entity, but that represent an ecosystem. Then you have actual tokens, you have actual tokenization, you have digital assets, you have NFTs, which are not securities in my opinion, but there's instances where they could be. If an NFT is representing some kind of offering, ownership in something, then sure, you can make the argument for that. But generally, no, I think the SEC is going to be losing a lot of cases because it doesn't even know internally how to classify any crypto as a security. Even Library Coin, the one case that they won that it kind of hold up and show like, hey, we're right about something, they're appealing too, and they could win. Who knows? So with the SEC losing, for the most part, in the case with Ripple Labs, losing for the most part in their case with Grayscale, is just continuing to push back on the SEC's viewpoint that crypto is a security. So obviously the courts are denying that. Legislation should support the fact that that's not the case. And I think we'll get that clarity relatively soon. We have to, or it will continue to leave, this industry will leave the United States, period. It's already starting to do that. And crypto's not going to die. It's just going to go somewhere more friendly. There's a lot of places that want it. So comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about Joseph Lubin and his thoughts on Ethereum, as well as his thoughts on the SEC's approach to crypto. And regulation by enforcement, his statement that logic will win in all cases. Let me know what you guys think. Share your thoughts down below. Make sure to like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. You guys are the absolute best, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Cheers.